Cash, money, king, and bring the I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fast. Acting like they the one created this and they get all the dream my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. The punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yellow. Let's go 180.
Play action, Mahomes. Has it in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Operating now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jordan Poyer up for in the secondary to make that stop. Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's caught by McLaurin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. chancey in a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
17 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Fits it through the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
Come back!
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Check, man. Check, man.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Offense to the line fast. Krosky-Merritt straight ahead. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up here.
Gain of 4 yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Running it, this is Ron Good. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, check that. Ready.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
Krosky Merritt on first down. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Working quickly here. Here's Krosky Merritt. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short, Daniels. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. They run, it's Krosky Merritt. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Working quickly here. Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
18 Cardinals. 18, 5 here. Come 19.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. This finds its target, that's Metcalf. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Run now with Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going in motion right. Daniels now. It's caught. This is recorded Krosky Merritt. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 33. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the first half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
The Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46 6-yard line.
Hey, yellow, go. Yellow. Let's go, Lou. Easy. Coming.
Up the middle, Blue. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Mahomes. He rolls to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. And off to Krosky Merritt, running left. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cox, this is Lee. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Kelsey's got it right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Daniels on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
65, 70, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
To the air again. Daniels. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. A give here. It's Wangu. And this runs overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Yellow, yellow. I go on, Eddie.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
57. Hey, ribble in.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Looking to throw. That's Metcalf running the slant. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB-receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Vikings.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Washington.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guys going for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Commanders 29.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Third down run with Blue. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys,
Hey,
first
43.
down.
Yellow.
First and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, Daniels. Has a man on target to Thornton. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
19.
And the Commanders first down.
Daniels now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Right there, hurt.
It's second down.
19 Lions.
Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Malik Hooker.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Hey, 57 colors.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A 44-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Daniels back to throw. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the air again, Daniels. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offensive line fast.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to within 6.
48. Commanders 42.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 15, yellow. I'll go, Louie.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Well, he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Who gets the hand up? They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
My side! My side!
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
I down these two. I down. Hey, rip lift. 180. My side.
On the give, it's Blue. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. I'm going 80. My side.
Blue again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
This one for the ages here today. Not just a 5-touchdown game. That's remarkable in of itself. But the way he's done it's been spectacular. 2 through the air, 3 on the ground. This is a game he'll remember for the rest of his life.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13 points.
Commanders 42. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's one go on the carry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Jalen Lane. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the moochie me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to...
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yellow. Left side.
Going through here. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
19 yards. And the Cowboys, first down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now blue. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2. Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
61, Commanders 42. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Cups, this is Lee. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, Daniels to the air. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Warriors, step 18, 5 in. Go.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Firing one deep for the end zone. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens, the touchdown. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow, 43, 42.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Colts. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Washington calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Give on second here to Blue. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, and more than likely for more games to come.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Working quickly here. Going on first down, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Hold it ready. Dragon 60. Tag. At Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, I'll took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow.
Now it's blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On this with blue. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Just a couple on the pickup there. So back-to-back runs leave them with a 3rd and 8.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Blue gets it. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. To throw, Daniels. He finds Pickens left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Daniels on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Ready, set.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
19, Charger, 19.
To the air again, Daniels. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense up to the line fast. He's going to throw it again. Headed out right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Commanders just get it back to within 2 possessions. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Come on.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
70.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. And first carry now for Sean Smith. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14 at the 44-yard line.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.